The biggest hurdle is the families were so isolated, and so there's a lot of emotional support, and they were scared. They didn't want to contract the virus. Everybody was unsure of what that entailed.
You know, we're there to provide an extra layer of service, and when we weren't able to physically go in to provide that, that was very, very difficult.
We were all a little nervous. We were all learning. It was a process, how to be safe.
Everybody had to learn how to adjust and what was safe for both myself and for them.
I would say that there were a couple of challenges for me, and probably the first one was to deal with the fear.
The fear and the concern is always, you know, am I going to bring it home? Am I going to bring it home to my children? Am I going to bring it home to my husband? Am I going to carry it to my parents?
From day one, we knew it was important to make sure that we were communicating with our staff on an ongoing basis, that we made sure that they had the appropriate PPE they needed to see their patients.
We needed to find a way for social workers, chaplains, and people who weren't going in to do face-to-face visits for a while to be able to talk to patients.
I think as a doctor, that's not something that really was in our purview, but we've had several providers that are doing virtual visits, still doing virtual visits and doing them really well.
Some of my patients are over 90, almost 100, and they're just, you know, not being able to touch them to get attention and not startle them. You know, you startle them, here you are dressed up like a Martian. That's why the large badge has been absolutely one of my best tools, was to be able to hold that up and say, this is me.
When you have somebody that you love and they're dying, you want to put your hands on and I love you, I want to hold your hand, I want to rub your feet, I want to kiss your forehead, I want to say these things to you and not have another person in the room because they're holding a computer. I want it to be personal and private, and that I think I'm most looking forward to the families being able to do that again, because that for me has been the most heartbreaking.
As much as we Zoom, maybe run into each other facilities, I've missed my colleagues, and I'm really looking forward to being able to spend more time with them, not virtually, but maybe in person.
Most people got into the work of hospice because they're a social group, they're helpers, they're caregivers. So people have done their jobs quite well from home, but I think most people are looking forward to coming together.
We want to make sure that the community continues to feel reassured that we are going to be there for them. You can trust us to help take care of your loved ones. You can be sure that we're going to show up, we're going to answer the phone, and we're going to do what we can to make sure that the people that you're concerned about and you care about get the kind of wonderful, respected care that they deserve. We will always be here for you.